Hi, Jim here. Well, earlier today, the 3rd of September 2018, I took the Schwinn Sidewinder out for a really good shakedown cruise on the Bond Brook Trails in Augusta, Maine. And I have to say, for a $30 bike, never mind a big box bike, this bike really acquitted itself quite well. The only trails that I had any trouble with were the ones that were deep, fine sand. Not because the bike itself was lacking, but because it had these narrow tires. These appear to be the stock tires. They're branded Schwinn, and this is a 2014 bike. They're good all-purpose tires. I didn't have any troubles on the trails, even the rooty sections of the trails. A couple of things I definitely do want to upgrade though. First is this rear derailleur. It doesn't show up well in the video, but it's faintly marked SIS. So that is presumably a Shimano derailleur, but it is not the best one I've ever seen. And that is a funky, large Shimano branded freewheel down there, or keeper wheel, or whatever you want to call them. They go by various names. I'm going to upgrade that with at least a Turney, maybe an Acera shifter. Excuse me, derailleur. The brakes were good. Could use some new pads, but they were good. This seat, it's comfortable enough, but that vinyl material that it's covered with is really slippery. Granted, when you're on the trail, you're out of the seat a lot, but still, I'd like to have something with a little more grip to it. I have said in other videos that I am not a big fan of twist grip shifters. The front shifter is just a simple non-indexed friction shifter, and the rear is indexed, and it works well enough for what it needs to do. The problem is, because you have so little real estate here for your hand, basically your forefinger and your thumb are resting on the shifters all the time, which leads to a lot of inadvertent shifting, which is particularly annoying on a climb. But before I can do anything about that, and I do have some spare parts from a previous project. I've got some Shimano XT730 trigger shifters. I'm going to have to, whoop, car coming, so hold on. There we go. I am going to put on a wider bar. This is just feels really narrow to me, and I think with a longer bar I could put on some more comfortable grips and my trigger shifters and have just a tad more leverage. With all that said, this is a pretty darn good bike when you consider that 2 days ago it was sitting in a storefront window with a yard sale tag on it, and even the crappy old chain with several shots of rust penetrant has come along quite nicely. So I'm going to keep this truck. More traffic, what are you going to do? I'm going to keep this bike, upgrade a few things on it, and have a lot of fun with it, I'm sure, because I had just a barrel full of fun with it today out on the trails. Hope you enjoyed this little video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up down there, and well, have a wonderful day. Bye.